What if one of the biggest pop stars on the planet secretly planned her wedding while the whole world was watching her perform on the biggest stages? That's exactly what's happening right now with Lady Gaga. After years of keeping her relationship private, the global superstar has finally confirmed something fans have been waiting to hear. She's getting married. And the story behind her relationship with tech entrepreneur Michael Polansky is far more emotional and surprising than most people realize. Here's something many fans didn't know. While Lady Gaga was traveling the world, performing at massive events, and releasing award-winning music, she was quietly building a life with someone outside the spotlight. In fact, during a recent appearance at a special music event celebrating Bruno Mars, Gaga casually revealed that she and her fiancé will be getting married soon. The moment caught fans completely off guard, because despite being one of the most famous artists in the world, Gaga has kept almost every detail of the wedding a secret. No location, no date, not even a hint about what the ceremony will look like. But what we do know is that the journey leading to this moment has been years in the making. For someone as globally famous as Lady Gaga, relationships have never been simple. Fame changes everything. It brings attention, pressure, speculation, and sometimes unrealistic expectations. Over the years, Gaga's personal life has often made headlines. But behind the red carpets and global tours, she's always searched for something deeper: stability, trust, and someone who sees her beyond the spotlight. That's where Michael Polansky entered the picture. The two first met in 2019 at a birthday party for tech entrepreneur Sean Parker, the founder of Napster. The party was held at Parker's home in Los Angeles. And according to reports, Gaga and Polansky ended up talking for nearly 3 hours straight. That kind of connection doesn't happen often. And sometimes those unexpected conversations turn into something life-changing. Despite their instant connection, Gaga didn't immediately share the relationship with the world. For months, the two quietly got to know each other away from the public eye. Then in February 2020, Gaga confirmed the relationship with a simple Instagram photo. In the picture, the couple sat together on a boat in Miami. The caption was warm, casual, and filled with gratitude toward her fans. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't staged. But it was enough to tell the world that someone special had entered her life. Shortly after their relationship became public, the world entered one of the most unusual periods in modern history: the COVID-19 pandemic. For many couples, that period tested relationships. But for Gaga and Polansky, it strengthened theirs. During that time, they spent long periods together away from the chaos of touring and global performances. And that quiet space allowed them to truly understand each other. Gaga later revealed that her own mother played a surprising role in recognizing something special about Polansky. After meeting him, her mother reportedly told her something unexpected. She believed he might actually be the man Gaga would eventually marry. At the time, Gaga laughed it off. She said she wasn't ready to meet her husband. But life has a funny way of surprising us. For many fans, Michael Polansky is still a bit of a mystery. Unlike Gaga, he doesn't live his life in the spotlight. Polansky is a businessman and tech entrepreneur with deep connections in the technology and science world. He studied mathematics and computer science at Harvard University, building a strong academic background before entering the business world. He later co-founded a biotechnology company called Outer Biosciences, focused on developing new technologies to improve human skin health. But beyond business, Polansky has also dedicated time to philanthropy. He serves as a board member of the Parker Institute for Cancer Immunotherapy, helping support groundbreaking cancer research. And interestingly, he has also worked closely with Gaga on some of her biggest humanitarian projects. During the height of the pandemic, Gaga organized one of the most ambitious global charity concerts ever created. The event was called One World, Together at Home. It brought together artists from around the world to raise funds and awareness for the World Health Organization. Behind the scenes, Polansky played a key role helping organize the effort. And for Gaga, that support meant everything. Because he wasn't just someone cheering from the sidelines. He was someone willing to work alongside her. Perhaps the most touching part of their relationship story involves the moment Polansky proposed. Long before the engagement happened, the couple once had a casual conversation in their backyard. Polansky asked Gaga a simple question: "If I ever propose to you, what should I do?" Her answer was surprisingly simple. She told him he could wrap a blade of grass around her finger and she would still say yes. That moment eventually inspired one of her songs called Blade of Grass. It's a reminder that even for global superstars, the most meaningful moments are often the simplest ones. By the time the Grammy Award arrived, their partnership had become stronger than ever. When Gaga accepted the award for Best Pop Vocal Album for her project Mayhem, she publicly thanked Polansky. Her words were heartfelt. She said he'd stood by her side every day while she worked on the album, and that he had supported her throughout the entire year. For fans watching, it was clear this wasn't just a celebrity relationship. It was a partnership. Now, the world knows that the wedding is coming. But Gaga is doing something unusual for a celebrity of her status. She's keeping the details private. No leaks, no public planning, no media coverage of venues or dresses. She even admitted that she's trying desperately to keep everything about the ceremony a secret. And honestly, that decision says a lot about what she values now. After years of living under constant public attention, Gaga seems determined to protect the most personal moment of her life. For fans who have followed Gaga's journey from the beginning, this moment feels almost symbolic. She has spent nearly 2 decades redefining pop music, fashion, and performance. She's won countless awards. She starred in major films. She's performed on some of the biggest stages in the world. But beyond all of that success, she's also been searching for something simple, real love, and it seems she may have finally found it. The story of Lady Gaga and Michael Polansky isn't just about a celebrity wedding. It's about finding connection in the middle of fame. It's about meeting someone who understands you beyond the headlines. And sometimes, the most powerful love stories begin in the most ordinary way. A long conversation at a birthday party, a quiet relationship away from cameras, and a promise that even a blade of grass could become an engagement ring. Now the world is waiting for the moment when Lady Gaga finally walks down the aisle. And if her journey has taught us anything, it's that the best chapters of life often arrive when you least expect them. What do you think about Lady Gaga finally getting married? Do you think she'll keep the ceremony completely private? Or will fans get a glimpse of the big day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love celebrity stories, music news, and behind-the-scenes moments from Hollywood, don't forget to subscribe, because the next story might be even more surprising.